Hi guys, welcome. My name is Holly Boyer. For those of you who have not met me in person, I'm super glad that you are part of our tribe and we have some phenomenal leaders. So I'm sure that you are being guided and mentored by the person who enrolled you or your leader. But if not, I am the owner of AK Essential Wellness. I am also a mama of two little ones. I'm born and raised in Alaska, recently just relocated to Colorado. I'm a nurse and I really am passionate about essential oils and preventative wellness and really being your own advocate. I love to educate, inspire, and empower those to be their own advocate. So I'm going to go over today your membership overview. I feel like it's super important that you know the gifts that you have. I'm sure that you've been to a class or at least had a coffee date one-on-one with the person that enrolled you. And so hopefully you got your kit of oils. And there's nothing worse to me than purchasing an amazing kit of oils and not knowing how to use them. And that is a common thing. If you haven't had the time to open the bottles or get to know them, or you haven't been guided, maybe you haven't gotten to do your wellness overview, then you're just like, I spent all this money, what do I do? And so I want to help support you in this journey by making this video. So I'm going to go over your back office and just show you how to navigate that and give you some tips and tricks. First of all, when I sit down to do something, I always like to use an oil to anchor myself, help with grounding and calming. And so I created this blend that I absolutely love. It's 10 drops each of Siberian fir, wild orange, balance, and sandalwood, and fill the rest with fractured coconut oil. It is so grounding and calming, but with the citrus oils, it helps uplift mood. It really helps me focus. This is like my favorite. So this is a fun blend that you can create. Anyways, so a little bit about me. I want to just share a few minutes about my backstory. I always like to share a personal testimony so people can connect to that. And I usually don't share anything unless it's my personal testimony. But I was introduced to doTERRA actually like 8 years ago, and I thought it was kind of goofy. I love the smell of oils, but I had no reference for what they could do for me or my family medicinally. Fast forward, I had my daughter and she was about 3 months old, and I had been using doTERRA, but she got RSV, which is a really bad respiratory virus, and she was super sick. We were in and out of the hospital and we thought she was well enough to travel, and then we left to go to Colorado to visit friends, and she got worse. And so we ended up back in the ER. We got steroid shots in the leg, and then I was working in the recovery room, so I knew how to manage airway. I kind of knew what to do. I was nursing her. Anyways, I knew that if she ended up in like the ICU for kids, like that's great. Like they take great care of kids, but I know that there's also the risk of getting a hospital-acquired virus like MRSA, C. diff, all the things. So I was stressed about that. So a friend of a friend here in Colorado gave me a blend of oils and like a whole regimen to do, how to apply them, what to use, and then oils to diffuse. And it was mind-blowing. It totally changed the trajectory of my whole nursing career, if you will. I did that religiously, like literally applying every couple hours and then diffusing religiously. And within 3 days, she was 90% better and then went on to be fine, and we kicked it. That was my aha moment. I ended up going back to Alaska and enrolling with a large kit. Then I ended up like hosting some classes for some coworkers and wanting to see what these oils could do and who they could support, and sharing oils organically. I was never looking for the business. It was not my jam. But pretty quickly I realized there was an opportunity, and I was so passionate. When I'm passionate about something, everybody needs to know about it because I just share. Whether it's a makeup brand, a cute workout top, a book I've read, whatever it is. And I started getting checks in the mail, and I thought, wow, I could really do this as a business. I like this. And so I started to just play with my oils constantly at home, making DIY cleaners and body butter products. And then pretty soon I was building a doTERRA business. And I really am passionate about moms feeling empowered and like they can be their own advocate, that there can be a healer in every home. I love modern medicine. It's amazing for acute care. But I also think that we're not where we should be preventatively, and there's a big shift happening. But really addressing and taking ownership of your own health and your family's health, and addressing toxins in the home, reducing toxic load, obviously nutrition, you are what you eat, sleep, stress management, and that's where oils can be a really powerful tool and modality to incorporate into lifestyle. So that's a little bit about me, and I really am passionate about all of you that have joined our tribe or gotten started with a kit or maybe a few oils, to learn how to use your oils and get to know them so that you can speak and have your own testimonies. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how you can log into your back office. So hold on. Okay. Okay, so this is my Facebook, obviously. So you're going to go into doTerra.com. And from here, you'll get to this main home screen. So if you were somebody that was going to enroll or checking out something, this is the home screen that you would enroll and have your own wholesale membership. And this will show you like the new products. They just launched a kid line. They just launched Yarrow Palm, which you all need. And then this month, any new enrollments can get Red Mandarin and Serenity. And then there always talks about their Healing Hands Foundation. I have my oils Now What, the source to you. We do a thing called co-impact sourcing. A lot of great nuggets. You can also look at all the products, the company, what they're doing nonprofit-wise, and then they have a plethora of information for advocates. So you're going to go to login. You're going to come to this screen, and you should have gotten an email from whoever enrolled you, or myself, or doTerra. They will send you one too. That will give you your doTerra ID number. So you all have an ID number. So you enter your ID number, and the very first time that you enroll, you are going to confirm your doTerra ID with a text message. So you're going to put in your ID and then I think your email, and they're going to text you, and maybe your phone number, and confirm that this is in fact you. And then you will set your password. When you enrolled, you have already probably set up your password. If not, you have the opportunity to change it at any time. But you're going to log in here. So you log in. And when you get to this screen, whether you are a customer or an advocate, really the only difference between the two is that advocates have the opportunity to earn income and customers don't. However, at any point, you can upgrade for free to an advocate. It takes like a minute, and then you can earn too, but you don't have to. You can just be a user, you can organically share, or you can end up building doTerra like me. So up here, they're going to always have the promos of the month. There's always a different promotion. And they're always released on the first of the month. They'll tell you, like this month with a 100 PV enrollment, you can get a free Red Mandarin. With a 200 PV, you can get Red Mandarin and Serenity. 10% off of Slim and Sassy. There's always a 10% off oil. And then there's a free oil of the month every month. If you run an order of 125 by the 15th, you'll get that oil. And this month it was grapefruit. So they'll go through all that. Here they'll have all the products. So you can look through, they have like the Breathe line, the On Guard line, the blends, Citrus Bliss, On Guard, Breathe, all of those lines. And they have all the single oils, the digestive line, and then the Deep Blue products. So if you say you want to go look here, you can just look through all of the oils. If you click on, like, say, Clary Sage, it'll give you the PIP, which is the Product Information Guide, and it will tell you all of the things about this oil. It'll also tell you different oils that it is recommended to go with well and why. And then down here, they have more questions about stuff, and you can also look at, this is the presentation of the PIP, I believe. Oh, yeah, right here. It'll go through this. So they do a lot of work at like really streamlining everything for you and giving you all the information that you would need. So this is like the PIP on Clary Sage. So then what you're going to want to do is doTERRA has the most amazing, uh, what do you call it? How do I say it? Loyalty rewards program. When I first started, I enrolled with a huge kit, not huge, like the Natural Solutions kit, and it is the middle of the road kit. It's $500, $550, I think, but you really can make a huge overhaul on your health and wellness. So it's got like the best supplements, the top 15 oils, some of the On Guard products, Deep Blue, just all the things to really get started. And I knew that I really wanted to reduce toxins and start taking a whole new turn on our health. So you can do that after you enroll with a kit. The next month that you have the opportunity to place an order whenever you want. Like, so you can order twice a year, you can order once a year, you can order every month if you want. There's no must in doTERRA. However, if you find that you're wanting something every month, this is the smartest way to get your oils. So this is the Loyalty Rewards program, and you can set up a LRP. And what that means is that it's a portal to which you'll order. So every month it'll go out. So this month, it's like you can shop when you want. You can set a little reminder in your phone that my order is going to go out on February 5th, but you can always edit and change the date. And you can run multiple LRPs throughout the month. So I often like to order my supplements one month, and then the next month we will do our like basic oils that I love, and then the third month I'll do like all my cleaning products or like body care. So I alternate, and I pretty much spend 125 to 200 PV a month, but I don't shop for this stuff at Target or Amazon. Like, this is what I get. The cool thing is that you are shopping with your doTERRA wholesale membership at 25% cheaper. So you're getting wholesale prices. When you run an LRP, you have the opportunity to get the free oil every month. So if you run your LRP by the 15th and say it's 125, then you get a free oil. So you can start to work and build up your collection. But you can also get 30% back in free product, like free money on everything you order, plus shipping reimbursed. So you earn, they're called product volume points. So this order, I think right now is like 100 PV right here. And so I will earn about $35 back in free product points the next month, and it will load to on the 15th of the next month. So this is probably the smartest way to get what you want. And then throughout the month, if I know like, oh my gosh, we're out of lemon, or I need another bottle of peppermint, I'll just add it and I'll save. And then my order is going to go out right here. This says February 7th. So that's when my order will go out. This is the points that I have left to use. There's 4 points. I just did one with all my points, and I had like 300 points, so I just placed an order to use those points and got some of my favorite oils. And then it will go out February 7th, but I can always edit the date. So this right here, I can change it to like February 12th or February 17th, whatever you want. So this is the smartest way. And then shipping is anywhere from $3.99 to $8.99, and that will get reimbursed in product points. And next month on the 15th, and that will show. So I'll go back. And then here, I want to show you guys, like, here's the supplements. They have an amazing supplements. doTERRA has the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which I take every month with my husband. And this is a whole food supplement. It is phenomenal. I was spending upwards for $400 to $500 a month on supplements because we had some chronic issues between the both of us. So I just get the Lifelong Vitality Pack, and it's a nutrient pack right here. And it comes with your omegas, so your fish oil. It's real fish sourced from Norway. And then it also comes with the cellular vitality complex, which is really going to reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in the body. So if you've got a lot of chronic pain, chronic issues, this is a great one. And then thirdly, it's got a whole food nutrient complex that also has 9 additional essential oils in it. So this is amazing for stress, immune function, bone function, energy metabolism. It's got antioxidant properties, so it's going to help repair damaged DNA of the cell. It's going to support healthy hair, skin, and nails, liver function, and it really supports the filtering organs as a whole. They're amazing. Like, I hear all the time people have less pain, more energy, they sleep better, and just feel overall good. So I love this. I also, it helps with digestive issues. I poop regularly. So I get this every month, my husband and I, and it's $79.50. And if you're a smaller person, you can take a half dose. So that's 2 of each of these bottles. And the next month you could have the take 2 of each as well. The cool thing about this is that it really helps to support and balance the body as a whole. And when you get it through your LRP, it's only $79.50 versus like $100. And then the other cool thing is when you add it to your cart, you're saving it. So like right here, I have it already in there for next month. You can add 3 additional supplements for $20 each, which is a steal. So the Mito 2 Max is something that I take every month. It provides ATP to the cells. It's super amazing, and it's great for adrenal issues if you have adrenal fatigue. But it's normally, I think, $39.50, and so it's just $20 when you add it to your LRP. And then I get the probiotic PB Assist, which is double encapsulated, and then I get my kids' fish oil and supplements with that as well. I also usually get Terrazyme, which is the food enzyme, and that I could do a whole talk on, but this is amazing. So that's the LRP. I really think that is super important. The next thing that you can look at, like doTERRA just has so many great products. They get delivered straight to your door. I love to shop. I do get a lot of stuff from Amazon, like miscellaneous things that I need for my business and whatnot. But these are like the best prices because I'm getting points too that I can redeem. And then it's just super high quality. Like I haven't found anything better. So let's go to up here, search. You can push skincare. So I was the girl that have always struggled with my skin. I've always had really bad acne prone skin. I have done everything. Nordstrom's was my favorite. I always went and got makeup and did all of the face products trying to find solutions. And it wasn't until I did the doTERRA's cleanse and then started really addressing diet and gut health, but then using all clean face products that my skin really started to transform. I love the Virage skincare line as a general baseline. I use the face wash every day, and then they have an amazing serum called the Immortelle Hydrating Serum and Moisturizer. I mean, this whole line is great. So I use this as a baseline. However, in the wintertime, your skin kind of changes. I love to create my own serums, or I'll add Yarrow Palm to this serum, or I will use the Essential skincare line. This has a lot more hydration. It's thicker, more viscous, but I'm 35, so I think your skin's always changing. It goes through cycles every 6 weeks, just like the rest of the cells in your body. So I love, if you have prone to dry skin, I love the hydrating cream. The eye cream is amazing. And then these are infused with essential oils, but I love to make my own serums. I did a video on that you can see on YouTube, where I love to use Yarrow Palm and some rosehip oil, and then I love to add in copaiba, frankincense, and blue tansy, or you can just add a drop of your favorite essential oil for skin to your moisturizer. Blue tansy and yarrow are probably my 2 most favorite. So these are really great lines, and so I'll add these, and I usually have to get new skincare like every 3 to 4 months. So I just kind of rotate every month as I spend, about a budget of 150 PV. And then one month I get like my supplements, and then I'll get my cleaning and basic oils, then I'll get my skincare and supplements. So I'm always just spacing it out, and I have the most amazing products delivered right to my door because I love to shop. doTERRA also created new deodorant. If you have not tried this, I use Native. I've used a lot of natural deodorants, but the Balance deodorant is phenomenal. I love it. It do not stink, and there's no aluminum. So this is a great way to really reduce toxins. If you haven't gotten on this bandwagon, it's super important because the FDA has got super loose standards for the beauty industry, and they're filled with toxic carcinogenic chemicals that cause major hormone disruption and a lot of female cancers. And so I am super conscientious of what I put on my body because that absorbs right through your skin and into your bloodstream. The doTERRA Spa line, if you aren't one that likes to do DIYs and make all the things, love their spa detoxifying mud mask. I love their basic lotion that has no scent. You can add whatever essential oil you like in there. And then I love their bath bars. I love the beautiful body mist. It's phenomenal. It's like my favorite thing. In fact, I need to add it to my order for next month. So just really cool stuff. Like you can get beyond just your oils. So that is that. Also, if you are mamas, I tend to attract a lot of mamas into my tribe. I want to show you that they created a new line for kids. That is amazing. I think that every mama needs these oils. So if you go under products and then you go to collections, you're going to see the different collections that they have. They have enrollment kits, and then they have plain kits. Let's see. So, So they have the touch line, which is the top 9 essential oils that have already diluted perfectly for you in a roller, and you can buy them individually, or you can buy this as a kit for $160. So like if you are on a budget and you are just applying them topically on your kids anyway, you can get the frankincense touch for $45 versus the bottle for $70, and use that on your kid. I use that all the time for my babies. Buy individually, or the kit will save you money if you know you want all of them. And they have lavender, breathe, melaleuca, frankincense, on guard, digestin, oregano, deep blue. I think that's it. The only one that's not in there is lemon. Next, the one that I love to tell people about is the kids line. This just got released in September, and these are 6 oils that address the mind, the heart, and the physical needs. And they are perfectly diluted, super safe, but they used oils in each blend that are a little bit different than you would think. So for stronger, this is the immune boosting blend. They use like cedarwood and rose, I believe some melaleuca, but different oils that, so this oil, this blend is super gentle. So you can apply that on the kids' spine, you know, along their feet, whatever you need. Brave, this oil really addresses matters of the heart and supports courage. And then it's got beautiful oils like wild orange, amyris, osmanthus, and cinnamon, and then it's beautifully diluted with fractionated coconut oil. And they have these little emblems like the heart, and then they have one for the brain, and then one for the physical needs. So these are perfect for kids to be able to distinguish what it's for. See, it has a little human. So they have the one for the immune system. Rescuer is really great for soothing like the respiratory issues. Steady is just for the heart, like grounding and calming. Brave is courage, maybe, the orange one. Brave is courage. This is also addressing the heart. And then they have Calmer, which helps soothe and just kind of rest and ease the brain so they can calm down. It's great to put on before bed for sleep and just stress. I mean, today our culture, our kids are inundated with so many more things than we ever were. And then Steady, I love Steady. So this is a great one. You can get it for $95, or you can just buy these a la carte under oil blends. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that. And then once you add these to your cart, you pick a date that you want it to ship, and then you have your credit card on file, and unless you come back in and edit it, it will ship on mine order is set to ship February 7th. But I can edit it and change it at any time. Once this order goes out, it is then going to automatically refill with the exact same stuff. So I know by February 7th, this order went out. If I don't log in for a while, it's going to go out again on March 7th. So set a reminder in your phone. If you want a couple more things later in the month, you can just go in and edit and process order now, or you can edit it and change it, and then it will go out the next following month. So here's all the things that I have so far. And then it says either proceed to checkout or save and process on February 7th. So you always have the option when you go in and edit your order to process order now. You don't have to wait till February 7th. So if I go in on February 1st and I want to look at what the promotion is for the new month, I can look at the promotion, edit my cart, and then say, oh, I don't want to wait for 6 days. I'm just going to process it now. And it will process with the LRP. I'll get the free oil of the month, and then it will reload for the next month, and I will just remember to go in and edit it. So that is on that, and this is just the best way to like earn free products, because this month I had already ordered my stuff. I got the free grapefruit, and when I was first starting with doTERRA, I didn't have like a huge budget and I wanted everything. So I just began to shop, and then I would earn the free oils of the month so I could build up my collection. The other thing I want you to notice too is that when it gives you the total, it'll give you the subtotal in cash, so it's $204.25, but it's only 122 PV. PV means product volume. It's the universal currency since doTERRA is in so many countries, and it equals usually about the PV amount, except for diffusers and the supplements. So as you can see, the supplements were $79.50, but they only give you 60 PV for them. And then the add-ons are $20, but they give you 10 PV. So it's not quite equal. So when there's a promotion, like in December, historically, they always give away a free bottle of frankincense with a 200 PV order. You want to make sure that you actually look at the PV amount and not just the dollar amount. That's really important. And then it will always load your remaining points here. So right now I have 4 points. Can't really use them because there's nothing that's only 4 points. But if I had like 120 points, I would just click right here on the use points tab. There would be an option and I could redeem this product for the points that I had, and then it would be free and it will load down here. So that's really important. And then down here, you'll have your credit card information, your email, you can choose your shipping date and your address. You can also add in other people's addresses and shipping and billing if you want. If you're, say your mom doesn't want an account and she wants you to place an order, you can always just, send an order out to somebody. But that is about it, I think, for this. So I'm going to save and process on February 7th. And the only other thing that I want you guys to know is that under advocates, if you look over at trainings, they have the Impact Discover Solutions training, and this is going to go over all the products by body system. So say you have digestive issues, you're going to click on digestive issues. It's going to tell you all the oils that support digestion. It'll give you tips, and then it will also give you videos from various health professionals, health coaches, physicians, and then it will link to other studies that are being done, benefits, and how to support a healthy digestive tract. So there's a ton of information. Also, under advocates, if you go to Empowered Life, they have videos that load every month on different topics. So like this month, they had cooking with essential oils. So if you click on that, it'll go through all of the different people within doTERRA on how to cook with essential oils and what they do. And it's really, really incredible. So I really encourage you guys to utilize that. Not only that, they have ebooks. So resources, you can look at all the different ebooks. I think there's like 25. So on oil and chemistry, on sleep, on the lifelong vitality pack, cooking with oils, personal care, green cleaning. So you can just go ahead and click on one of these and they have a PDF and an Audible version. And lastly, you can also look at doTERRA University. And this is going to go over just living, sharing, and building doTERRA, whatever category you fall in. If you're living doTERRA, it'll go through like these little videos on botany, intro to oils, the production of them, safety and application, in-depth oil education, the daily drop. And this is just a wealth of information so you can start to feel comfortable with your oils and know what you're doing. Lastly, I said that again, I just love people to like see the bigger picture of doTERRA. And so if you always want to go to like the product blog, they have the blog, which is they have a business section, a science section, and a product section. And they have a ton of information there. So here's the product section that gives you, there's like thousands of DIYs for healthy living, for recipes, do it yourself. So you can always go here to look up how to make something. And then they also have business trainings and science. So you can really get keen on like what is going on. Like, so this is like the latest research news. Lice repellent with clove oil, linalool in blood vessels, research that shows a concentration of this, essential oils for metabolism. I mean, there's so much at your fingertips. You could just use doTERRA's website from here on out and you'd have a ton. So I just want to show you that. The next thing is I want to show you really quick some of my favorite websites to get supplies. This is my blog. You can also go to my website and blog. It's akessentialwellness.com. I have a lot of stuff there. But I love Share Oils. So Share Oils has great stuff for DIYs, teaching classes, or just your own personal use. I love, they have roller bottles, they have labels, they have different sheets and recipes. So you can come here and order some really great stuff. I love Share Oils. I also love Oil Life. I have a coupon code for $5 off, so you can go here and order stuff and put in H Boyer 5, and they will give you $5 off a purchase. But this is where I order like a lot of my literature and my books. Any oil supplies, they have a plethora of stuff. They have raw ingredients, DIY stuff, stickers, rollers, glass bottles, all the things. I use this site probably the most. And then lastly, I also love to use Oil Culture is a new one for creating cute labels. I think they are phenomenal. And they have, let's see. Actually, I think it's Oil Culture. Oilculturelabels.com. Sorry. So these have really cute, trendy labels, but then they also have DIY and a free blog that has our make and take section where you can look at different recipes and diffuser blends and all the things, and you can print this stuff out and order the labels, whatever you want to do. So they have a lot of great content here. I get a lot of fun labels for my tribe here. And then lastly is Aroma Tools. Aroma Tools, I don't use as much, but they have a lot of great stuff too. You can buy larger things in bulk like diffusers and stickers and then books and all the things. So they have some great content here. So if you want the Modern Essentials book or the Essential Life book, this is a great place. So I'm going to stop sharing. So lastly, the only thing else I want to share with you guys is books. So I have like 3 main books that I use and an app for my phone. I highly suggest. This is going to empower you the most. First off, this is the Modern Essentials book, and this is like a book that's really great for like prescription. It's kind of boring. It's got like you look up a condition and it's going to give you what oils to use and why. The cool thing is that if you're really sciencey and kind of a geek that way, it has all of the listed studies to support what it's saying about that oil and what it's historically been studied for. So a lot of people love this oil. So say you need more oxygen, like you're struggling. Great oils that you would use is frankincense, cedarwood, and sandalwood. That's going to help support oxygenation in the blood. Say you have a cartilage injury. It's going to explain different types and then what oils that you can use to support healthy cartilage regeneration and just support your joint. So this is a great book. You can get the larger one. You can order it from Essential Life or Aroma Tools. The next one that I use a lot of is called Emotions and Essential Oils. You can get that at both websites too, and it profiles every oil and then talks about the emotional impact it has. Every oil has not only a physical impact and a whole chemistry behind it, but it also has an emotional and how it interacts with the neurotransmitters in the brain and your limbic system, which houses like your trauma, your emotions. And so you will figure out really quickly that you will crave or be drawn to certain oils, and it will change over time based on whatever you're going through. So I remember when I enrolled, I was like, couldn't get enough of Breathe. But at that time I had lost someone and I was doing some intense counseling and really grieving, and Breathe is the oil emotionally of grief. And you'd think like, oh, that's just for respiratory issues, you probably have asthma. Nope. So pay attention to what you're drawn to and what you're going through, because it's pretty incredible how your body knows and it will communicate to you. So like I love Wild Orange, and that is the oil of creativity. It supports just uplifting your mood. It fosters like and nurtures the inner child. Peppermint is the oil of a buoyant heart. It's peppy, it's uplifting. So these are just really awesome to utilize too when you diffuse, to pay attention to what you like. And not only are you purifying the air and supporting your body physically, but you're also supporting your spirit and your mind and your heart. And lastly, this is the book that I love. This is the Essential Life book. It's beautiful for the coffee table. It's really great for looking up all the things. So it has, it's amazing. It has every oil, and then you can look it up. It'll give you like all the profiles, its top uses, the properties, like whether it's a detoxifier, an antibacterial, and a fungal. It'll talk about the chemistry and how it was sourced, the main chemical constituents. And then you can go through and look at, by alphabetical order, all the body systems. So from autoimmune to brain health to cardiac health to respiratory to eating disorders to adrenal issues. And then it will touch on all the different major issues and then how to support the body in that way. And it will recommend different oils, blends, and supplements. In the back, this is such a beautiful book. It has a whole section for baby, for mom and baby pregnancy tips, for personal care and DIY, for cooking, cleaning, athletes, supplementation, massaging with oils, I mean, everything. So this book, I would highly recommend everyone to get it. You get it on Amazon, Essential Life, Aroma Tools. They also have an app for your phone. It's just redone and it's phenomenal. So you can also just purchase the app on your phone for $4.99. So those are the basics that I use. I recommend everyone have a book, at least to start out with one book, and then you can add in another one later. Because I didn't just know all this. I learned by utilizing my oils and learning how to use my oils correctly. So that's super important. And I think that everybody needs to be empowered to do their own education and speak to their own experiences with their oils. So often if I have someone that wants to get into doTERRA, maybe they are seeing the business opportunity, I often tell them to get to know your oils for the first month. Play with them, utilize them, so then you can speak to them and you have your own personal testimonies. Because usually I don't share anything that's not my own personal testimony in my classes about how I experience or use the oils or what testimony happened in my home. And I think that's really important for people to know. And I think I'm looking at everything that I have. I think that's all I have. So if you're new to our tribe, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was a helpful video just to get you started and on the right path. And for more information, you can go to my website and blog, AK Essential Wellness. You'll probably get an email that has the code, the password code to our tribe tab. And then we also have a plethora of information on our Facebook groups, on YouTube, AK Essential Wellness. And then lastly, doTERRA's website is phenomenal. Hope you guys have a fabulous week, and I look forward to connecting soon.